Hello there, and today I'm going to be reacting to Roblox is threatening to sue me for protecting kids.
This video isn't going to be your typical video. This video is actually a call for help, and I need everybody to share this video. The Roblox Corporation has sent a cease and desist letter to me, a 22-year-old, versus a multi-billion-dollar company, threats of litigation, because I catch predators on their platform. Within the last year, me and my team have gotten 6 predators arrested within the Roblox community.
Damn, that's like crazy work to do. Like they've caught 6 people trying to do this to young kids. Like that is amazing work.
Almost all of them have admitted to doing this before to other Roblox users. Every account that
And everyone they caught admitted to do it like countless times beforehand. Jeez, these guys are proper scumbags.
Owned on Roblox since I was 8 years old has been terminated. Accounts that we were actively talking to predators on have now been banned off of Roblox. What Roblox did could potentially stop some predators from facing real life consequences. Not to mention that Roblox is in a very firm stance that I can no longer access the Roblox platform anymore.
Well, they better have some bloody goddamn good reasons for doing that then, because clearly their moderation teams are doing fuck all to stop this. Like, the fact that you need third-party vigilantes coming in to catch these predators means your platform has a problem. And if you're not dealing with that problem, this is that thing that corporations do, where they'll just keep brushing it under the rug, keep pushing it in the rug, until something like major happens, like a proper kidnapping or like something like utterly diabolical happens, probably to like a fucking senator's kid, and then it'll become like important. It's just ridiculous that they can get away with stuff like this.
Which I want to make clear at the start of this video, I will not be accessing Roblox in any capacity at this point further unless Roblox says otherwise.
That's fair. I mean, it sucks that they had like they were doing good work.
Heartbreaking to me because I've been playing Roblox since I was a little kid. I've loved this platform. I still do. I met my current girlfriend, who I've been dating for 3 years. I live with her. We first met all the way back in 2016 through Roblox. I love so much about this site, and that's why I'm so critical of it.
Yeah, I've never played Roblox, but I've got probably similar experiences from playing Call of Duty, playing different MMOs like Guild Wars, Star Wars, The Old Republic, and I've met people in real life in the guild from all across Europe. Like, we all met up in London once because we'd been such good friends for like 2 years, and I was the youngest in the group. At the time, I was, how old was I? I think I was 15, and so my parents took me to go and meet these group of people, but even my parents knew who these people were because I spent so much time playing games with them, and they even got to know them as well. Like, these situations can be like very challenging because and I remember in the guild days we did have individuals come into the guild who were predatory. I kicked them out as soon as I could because you could just tell that some people were just not right. And this was a guild of where you had the dad was playing and then their little son was playing as well, and we had one particular American player who was obsessed with spending time with this guy's little son, and the son was about like 7 years old. I was not happy with that, like the very first time it happened, and then like I sent a message to the little guy's dad, and I was like, you might want to like look into this. And like 6 hours later, we were basically trying to, you know, beat up that American guy, and then we just banned him forever. Like stuff like this is a really slippery slope because these people can they can get into communities, they can start manipulating people who, I don't want to say like young or like stuff like that, because you can manipulate older people as well quite easily. It's not unique to kids. It's just like kids are a very easy target, and it's fine in a guild community because you can self-police. But when you got something bigger like Roblox, of where anyone can be anyone at any time, and you don't have those checks and balances of the group dynamic of community, you know, then it can really get away with, they can really run into the distance and become really dangerous. Again, I don't have experience with Roblox, but I can imagine that's very similar.
Because I want to see it do better. The stuff that they've sent me in the cease and desist letter is actually laughably hilarious. Roblox is actively claiming that I am hurting their players. Here's an email. I didn't ever plan on showcasing this in a video, but this is from a kid who is thanking me for getting someone.
Oh yeah, look, here's like actual evidence. This guy's actually doing good work. And he's like, hey, look, I got groomed by this guy who was 16 at the time, and I was 99% sure that you found him and caught him. It's the same name, voice, face, and everything you remember, albeit a little bit older. And now he's like in jail. Like, these people need to be removed from these gaming communities, particularly ones such as Minecraft, Roblox, and stuff like that. And Minecraft in particular has I know Minecraft more than Roblox, that has just as many issues with it as well. And it's funny doing like Minecraft streams. Obviously I'm a live streamer, and when I was doing my Minecraft stream, I had people coming to my chat going, oh, a normal person is playing Minecraft and isn't trying to groom kids. I was like, fucking hell. What's going on in these streams? But that's like what people are expecting now, and like you can't have that attached to your brand no matter what you do. Like, why does this exist?
When he was groomed by Arrested in real life, he said he recognized him from my video, and here's some cool fan art he made of me. Roblox is claiming that I'm engaging in simulated child endangerment conversations. What? So one of the fundamental bases of
it's fine when the FBI does it.
You cannot talk sexually to predators. Predators are supposed to be the ones talking sexually to you. If you talk sexually to predators like straight off the get-go, that's entrapment. That is literally what entrapment is. We almost always play a naive kid who doesn't know anything about this stuff, so they teach us about this stuff. If you watch these videos, you know.
That is the way to do it. Yeah, because you can't do entrapment because obviously that is illegal, and only the FBI can do that. But you can do naivety, and you can try and pull you can give them the rope to hang themselves, which is probably the way that most detectives and police forces actually do it, because people are more than happy to like do that to themselves.
Know how the chats are going, and they're not even on Roblox. Most of the chat logs are on Discord.
Onto Discord, which is another issue, and it's so frustrating because, you know, obviously you can tell from my accent, I live in England, and we have a lot of censorship laws now, and it's going to keep getting worse. Discord is going to be targeted soon. Discord is going to be one of those things of where, you know, Sauron's eye is going to turn on this. It's going to turn on this very aggressively. Because Discord is one of the few places now where you actually have freedom of expression universally across the world. Because, like, you don't have forums anymore because everything's just gone to Reddit. So you don't get these, like, mini communities anymore. But the problem is these mini communities just get absolutely invaded by these monsters. And unless you have active admins, which a lot of these places don't, or the admins themselves are the culprits, it's a very sticky situation. Until communities crack down on this themselves, you're going to be in a really bad spot.
They're accusing me of getting people off of platform onto different social media sites. I guess that's worth a cease and desist and an IP ban of every single account.
Yeah. So like you can definitely debate the worthiness of this tactic of you want to pull people off platform. I mean, I don't know if he's actually specifically done that. It sounds like he's more like been open to the invitation and then accepted it, and then they've gone off platform. I would assume for his own legal protection that he hasn't been pulling off these predators to different platforms just naturally. I imagine they've been the one who's initiated that. I imagine that's how he would do it. Because again, he's being the naive, he's playing the part of the naive person here. He's not playing the predator part. So this one's really iffy. I think in the details, he still comes out on top though.
That I own. That's just crazy. I can't even fathom that. They also say sharing or soliciting personally identifiable information. I have no idea what they're referring to this. I would love to know.
And unless they have evidence for that, that's pretty slanderous is the wrong word, but you kind of get what I'm saying. Unless they have like physical evidence of the chat logs, which it won't do because they went off platform. So I'm really not sure what they're doing with that.
Know what they're talking about. Are they referring to the fact that I give the information of the predators that we find to the police?
But then the predators have already surrendered that information on a different platform, so it's nothing to do with Roblox. So they shouldn't be sending a cease and desist for that matter.
The people we're talking to are predators. Like, does Roblox understand that? I literally have no idea. If they thought something was genuinely wrong, they could have reached me out so easily. I think the most insulting thing is that they told me I'm not reporting people quick enough and I'm not reporting them through the right outlets. Tell me the right outlets. I have been trying to figure this out for like a year now. This here is Nepal.
Yeah, that's the classic cat gotcha that they try and do. Say, oh, you're not using the proper channels. Well, what are the fucking proper channels then? And then when you try and follow the proper channels, the channels are really slow and they do nothing. Most likely because those channels are actually outsourced to like a different country of where the moderation team is probably not trained very well and they just don't give a damn. That's how it's been in MMOs for the longest time as well. I highly doubt Roblox is any different.
Poly Incel. This person actually made credible
Poly
threats
Incel.
to the Las Vegas sphere in a Roblox game. And I saw this with my own 2 eyes. And the reason why it's a credible threat, it is because the FBI went ahead and arrested someone for making threats within that same game. I made a moderation ticket about it, and I even actually made a report to the FBI about this. Where is the cease and desist letter for him? Where is the IP ban for him? Are you gonna ban all of this dude's accounts? Probably not. But back to
yeah, and this is again in England. You have like the 2-tier policing of where I'm British. I can't talk too much about that. I'll be in friggin' jail.
Predator catching stuff. This is literally how it goes. We go to roblox.com/support, submit a moderation ticket, and then fill out the prompt with all the information regarding our arrest and give you guys the same Google Drive that we give to the cops. And in a lot of instances, Roblox won't even ban after we reach out to them regarding felony arrest.
Which is absolutely ridiculous. And in my opinion, this is where Roblox should be held accountable for platforming this sort of stuff, because it's no different from, say, Twitch platforming terrorism, which arguably it has done in the past. And then that's basically where the advertiser like collapse came from most recently. It wasn't from Asmongold. It was literally from the terrorist propaganda that was allowed on the friggin' platform. The idiots. So like, you need to hold platforms accountable for this. And Twitch was only held accountable by viewers and advertisers. It wasn't held accountable by the government.
What I typically have to do is report cases to the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children, or go on the news to show gameplay of our decoys with the predators on Roblox. I've literally felt so lost at trying to get the attention of Roblox regarding these predators. I've created binders with all the chat logs, and I've sent it to their headquarters in San Mateo, California.
Yeah, and then HR has taken that and they've put it straight in the bloody bin. Bastards.
This is the first time Roblox has ever directly reached me out. Instead of trying to say, hey, we want to work with you, or literally giving me a line to report these people, or simply saying, don't make these videos anymore, we're gonna ban you, Roblox just terminated every account I own. And
yeah, because for them it's just much easier just to try and ignore it and suppress it rather than actually deal with the problem. These people who are at the top of Roblox are pretty corrupt then, because like they're enabling this because in some manner or way they're assuming that it generates more profit by just allowing this to continue. That's going to be the only driver for this.
Sent me this cease and desist letter. My account Malibu, a family-friendly sandbox gaming theme park channel that I've run since the pandemic. This is actually my first Roblox account. One of the hats that I wore on this avatar was actually something I got at a STEM event where I met Roblox administrators. That channel, it pays my rent. Roblox has made it clear that I'm banned from ever access.
It's nice. He's made something of himself. He's a community leader. These are the people you want to empower, not like completely banned from the platform. It's ridiculous.
The platform again, and I don't think I'm going to be able to upload on that channel anymore.
Does he not have contacts or any? Well, no, he was like 10 years old at the time. He's not going to trade business cards, but still, there's got to be people in Roblox who actually care about this guy and know like he's doing good work. Those people need to speak up, and there's only so much like an outsider can do. I know there's a limited amount an insider can do as well, but still, you've got to fight for things like honor.
When I was a kid, I was groomed on Roblox by a popular developer. He manipulated me, he used power dynamics over me, and frequently exposed me to gore and not safe for work material and loads of other stuff that a kid should never see. It was so bad that I actually made an attempt. While I was in the hospital, my mom contacted Roblox. They brushed her off. That predator went on to groom more victims before Roblox finally banned him. Years later, by the way. Even after that, I stayed on the platform. I loved the community, but as I ran Maliboomer, I kept spotting these predators, even in an innocent sandbox theme park game. Then I started... It's so frustrating because you see it in MMOs a lot as well, because it's an MMO. It's literally like a social game, realistically, when you come down to it. It's not like shooters, where shooters are just like, you're with someone for like a game and then that's it. Yeah, you might partner up lanes, but it takes a lot longer to develop a personal relationship. But in games like MMOs, Minecraft, Roblox, whatever, it's always going to be more social. So there should be more guardrails. It's a very challenging problem to solve this. And then you get stories like this of where like people get groomed and they have like a really bad time. And it's like, oh, here's some suicide prevention hotlines. Well, they're not fucking use, are they? It's okay. It's not that they're not useful. It's just that they're not impactful enough, because the best way, early prevention is better than intervention later on. So this is why you need moderation teams. You need communities with like, I don't want to use the word approved communities because like, well, what the fuck does that mean? But you know what I mean?
you need respectable community leaders for games like this, and this guy is one, and then they've removed him.
Started schlep, and the emails from victims got worse every single day. And that's when I started catching predators on Roblox. And that's when my fate got sealed on this platform. I've been very critical of Roblox's leadership and the refusal to act in a lot of instances. Last time I tweeted at Roblox's CEO, it was about a predator we had arrested. Roblox ignored it until Gideon and I made videos. Then they banned it.
Yeah, and so they completely sweep it under the rug until it becomes big enough that they can't ignore it. Which is, it's so frustrating that is the way things have to go.
Only for him to return. I sent proof of him talking about the video I made on him in a voice chat game on Roblox. Mind you, the same game a 10-year-old was abducted through weeks from this taking place. I replied to one of the CEO's posts about this, and he blocked. Roblox still
What a punt.
allows games like Public Bathroom Simulator where naked shower together. This has millions of plays, and Dollhouse Roleplay, which also has millions of plays, is tied to a extortion group that the FBI has made public warnings about. Roblox,
and I'm not even surprised. And like, how many of those like foreign country backed as well? There's some serious dark shit on this.
allows you to say the word lolly on their platform. You can put it as your name. Explain to me that, Roblox, a kids game. Because now you have a whole community of lollicons and maps on your platform. I really hope people can see that Roblox is wanting to have a firmer stance against me, a person trying to get these Roblox predators arrested, than these predators we've gotten arrested. Some of them literally have been arrested for CP. Why aren't you sending these Roblox predators cease and desist? They deserve it. They actually tried to commit a crime.
Why aren't you just even working with your respective governments to just deal with this problem? Like, you've got police departments, you've got departments who work on catching these bastards. Use them. Give them money. Give them funding. Deal with this problem. Otherwise, you're going to get vigilantes like this. Vigilante is the wrong term. You're going to get good people doing the work for you. That is always going to be problematic in some way or another. So you need to empower them more formally to like actually let them do the good work. I'm so mad.
Hey, what's up? So we're here with your Roblox developer, right?
Hello.
Yep. We're about to do the wipe on his phone. We're going to get rid of the shop on your phone, right? Okay. How many images do you think we have to get rid of? Phone?
About like 30 or 40.
Okay.
I don't remember exactly.
And what's the game coming out that you got on Roblox soon?
Undertale.
Hell yeah, we're gonna make this game successful.
Man, this is definitely some very scary time.
That's just the realization that was a real person. That they just stole the words from my mouth. I was like, oh, okay, fucking hell. We need to bring something back, but these are words that I can't say on the platform.
I'm just trying to stop what happened to me when I was a kid from happening to other people, and now I'm facing threats of litigation from a multi-billion-dollar company. Since my career,
Roblox is ridiculously profitable. Like, they could solve this problem feasibly.
And revenue streams are on the line. I have a site. It's called schlep.tv. If you want to support my work and what we do and allow us to keep catching predators in the future, feel free to go ahead and support us over there. The most important thing we can all collectively do right now is share what is going on with Roblox. Tell your parents, tell your congressman, tell a journalist if you know one. And if any of them are interested, I'm more than willing to share my story, even to the people.
Yeah, this guy needs to be interviewed by a big publication. Now, I'm not gonna say like, oh, the friggin' New York Times is a trustworthy source anymore, because it's clearly not. But they do have a big audience. So like, this guy needs to be interviewed on like CNN or whatever, just to get that message out there, because that is where the boomers are going to be. That's where the parents are going to be, and you need to hit them where they live. I know this YouTube video is doing numbers. Hopefully it's going to do a whole lot more, because people just need to know about this.
People at Roblox. Even after all this, I am just trying to make a difference and help. I'm trying to stop what happened to me as a kid to happen to future kids. How can you see that as a bad thing? I genuinely can't comprehend it. One final word I'm ending this off on to Roblox. I have no plans of revisiting the platform. I will not be making a new account. I will not be going back on the site.
Well, that's a real shame, and this is, he's got personal experience. That's what's driving him behind this. This is a disgusting outcome by Roblox. They should be working with him. They should be empowering him. They should be trying to clean up their community. They should be banning way more words and way more people who are trying to do this shit. I say, like, I haven't personally suffered any of this, but I've seen it happen in like the guilds that I've been in. And then we've basically just gone and dealt with that person. Basically, we just kicked them out of the community. But you can do that in guilds. You can do that in small clans and teams. It's much more challenging to do that at like a really big platform like Minecraft, like Roblox. It has to be done by the owners of the IP. And if they're not doing it, it's challenging to say that they're backing it and supporting it, but they're still relatively responsible for it. And obviously, you're not going to deal with 99% of this. Okay, I understand that and I appreciate that there's a limit to what can be done, but that limit is nowhere being reached by Roblox. They're nowhere close to the maximum number of actions that they can be taking on this. I'm really disappointed in Roblox. And to be honest, if you're a parent and like your kid like wants to play Roblox, it's frustrating because like you'd probably have to be like overwatching them quite a lot, and you can't just let them play the game anymore, which just sucks. Very challenging on this one. Anyway, it's a great video. The link's gonna be in the description. Go support this guy. Hopefully his message gets out there. Hopefully he appears on like some big news network and like he's actually able to get this out there properly. hopefully he can do the interview in his Roblox character like in the video. I'm trying to find some light note to end on. But yeah, go and support this guy. Link's in the description. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you next time. Bye bye.